So the Hornets win the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Mr. Perfect out there with Flash. Then it's the Prophet. Then it's Isley. And it's Toppin in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The Prophet passes to Mr. Perfect. Nails the baby hook.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to the Prodigy. Now, Junior. Fires for 3. The rebound by Isley. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Dimes, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Sears. Now Toppin. Pass to Isley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's Big Daddy. Toppin pulls it in. And here are the Rockets. Puts up a deep 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dimes gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here we go, one-on-one. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Junior. Here's the screen from outside the arc. Toppin pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Flash. Misses the chippy right there. Charlotte trailing. Here's Jay. Pass to Junior. Here's Dimes. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Dimes got 6 points. On offense, here are the Rockets. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Sears. Off target with his 3. Hornets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Down low, here's Junior. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Pass to Flash for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's the Prodigy. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Toppin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Primetime's checked in for Big Daddy. Speedy comes in for Jay. And Cowboys subbed in for Junior. Houston with a big group substitution here. Garbage Man, he's checked in for Toppin. Big Dog comes in for Ice. Goose, he's checked in for Flash. And it's Bottoms in for Mr. Perfect. Here's Bottoms. From 10 feet out. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. To the wing on the left. Here's the Prophet. Stolen away. And it's prime time missing. Pass to Goose. Out left to the wing. Here is Garbage Man. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. The Prophet. It's good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Charlotte in the lead. Here's Cowboy. No scoring in this one. Pass to Speedy. The Prophet grabs the board. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Goose. A miss that time would have put him up. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Cowboy. Pass to Dimes. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bottoms. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. The three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Cowboy passes to Speedy. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Big Dog. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Cowboy passes to Dimes. Connects from three-point range. Dimes got 12 in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's the Prophet. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. The Prophet's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Tie game here in Charlotte. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. It puts the defense right up against it.
Jay out there with prime time, and it's Big Daddy. Then it's Junior, and it's Dimes in at the 1. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Count it, good. Flash has got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
The Prophet passes to Mr. Perfect. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Dimes, the pass to Big Daddy. Can't hit from in close. Houston leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Junior. From the high post. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. Here's Toppin. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Isley the pass to the Prophet. Houston moving it around. Pass to Flash. Inside. Here's the Prophet. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there.
Timeout. I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dimes, the pass to Jay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Junior the pass to Dimes. And a wide open look for Junior. And it's all evened up. Junior's got 10 points in the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Flash. Takes the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Out to the right wing. Snatched away. Here's Sears. Here's the Prophet. Prime time grabs the board. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Jay. And the 3-ball is good. Jay's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor. Mr.
Perfect, the pass to Flash. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Dimes the pass to Junior. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Flash passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's the Prophet. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Dimes the pass to Primetime. And here's Junior. They set the pick. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. The Prophet's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Prez. Guarded closer. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Dimes. He's got 14. To the paint. Big Daddy. That's good. Big Daddy's got his 2nd basket of the game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Charlotte making some changes. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Primetime. Speedy comes in for Jay. And Cowboys subbed in for Dimes. Houston with a big group substitution here. Garbage Man, he's checked in for Toppin. Big Dog comes in for the Prophet. Goose, he's checked in for Ice. And it's Bottoms in for Mr. Perfect. Here's Flash. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Cowboy. Hasn't made one yet. That shot misses. Here's Goose to the inside. Here's Big Dog. A Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Here's Cowboy. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
For Charlotte, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. 1:44 left here in the second. Flash passes to Big Dog. To the middle. Here's Garbage Man, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
A Prodigy's shot is good. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Flash. 15 points in the game. Over Junior, and it's Houston with another.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the paint. Here's Big Daddy, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Flash. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Cowboy passes to the Prodigy. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Cowboy. Offline with his 3. Houston in the lead. Here's Goose. Still yet to score. And that one's good. Cowboy.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
From deep three-point territory. Doesn't go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. In Charlotte, they lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
So on the floor for Houston. Toppin is out there with the Prophet. And there's Flash. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Isley in at the 3, the small forward. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Number 24. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Flash. Pass to Isley. Here's Toppin. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Toppin covering. Big Daddy. That's good. Here's Sears. He has 7. Pass to the Prophet. And here is Prez. Houston moving the ball around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Hornets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Rockets trail by 4. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Flash. 21 points in the game. The layup missed. Here's Dimes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Prez with the ball. Here's Flash. Shot to stop the run. Not enough on that one as it misses. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Dimes. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's the floater. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here's Flash. That one drops for him. Flash has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to the prodigy. And here's Junior. Jacks up a three. Rockets with the rebound. The Prophet's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Flash passes to Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Pass to Junior. Here's Dimes. Six on the shot clock. 11 feet away. They get the rebound. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to the Prophet. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Pass to Jay. There's the drive, and he slams it one-handed.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Sears' shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dimes. He's got 22. And here's Junior. Shoots the three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Primetime's checked in for Big Daddy. Speedy comes in for Jay. And Cowboys subbed in for Junior. And then for Houston, Garbage Man, he's checked in for the Prophet. Big Dog comes in for Ice. And it's Goose in for Flash. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Dimes, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Sears. He has 7. Here's the screen. Down low. Stolen. Here's Speedy.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Primetime. Scoreless thus far. Again, the Hornets score.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And the call will be against Primetime.
Number 46.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Big Dog, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here is Garbage Man. Back to Toppin. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Big Dog. Can they get it? Sears' shot is off. Charlotte leading by 11. Here's Cowboy. 5 points in the game. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Dimes no good. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Toppin passes to Goose. Back to Toppin. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Big Dog's got his second bucket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Cowboy. Toppin covering. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For Charlotte, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He misses the free throw. Big Daddy's checked in for the Prodigy. And he's good on the second. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Goose. He has yet to score. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Dimes. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And so is Charlotte in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets leading by 9. We've got Jay. Prime time is out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Junior. And it's Dimes in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Junior's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte. Pass to the Prophet. Houston moving the ball around. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Dimes. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Hornets.
In for Charlotte, number 31, Jackson, number 31.
On defense, the Rockets. Here's Dimes. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Dimes got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
To the right side. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Junior. Second chance shot. Here's Big Daddy. Toppin pulls it in. Rockets trail by 9. Isley the pass to Flash. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Hornets leading by 6. Here's Dimes. Pass to Junior. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Sears. It's deflected. Now here's Junior. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Here's the Prodigy. To the wing right side. Rocket 6. Here's Junior. Bank shot. No good. Rockets trail by 8. Flash passes to the Prophet. Off target with the jump hook. Charlotte's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Sears. Here's Flash. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Rockets, Flash. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Jay. To the middle. Here's Dimes. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Another miss by Houston. Hornets leading by 8. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Big Daddy. Jay, the pass to Dimes. And the 3 off target. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Flash. And here is Prez. Tipped away. And stolen by Junior. From past the arc. And that one drops. And that's now 30 points for Dimes. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The Prophet passes to Flash. Here's the Prophet. Houston moving it around.
Charlotte foul. Number 54. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from Prez. Speedy's checked in for Jay.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Prez. Hornets leading by 8. Pass to Speedy. Here's Dimes. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in it either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Goose is checked in for Houston. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And they're running. Here's Speedy. Drills the baseline jumper. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 30.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Dimes. Pass to Speedy. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Flash. Drilled from 11 feet out. Flash has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Junior, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Flash. He gets it in there. Flash has got 15 points here in the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. The Prodigy passes to Dimes. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. And that's now 28 points for Junior.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Toppin can't get it to go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hornets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dimes.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Beyond the arc. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Pass to Speedy. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Prodigy. Junior way outside. And another shot out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Flash. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.